Alright guys, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we're gonna start prepping some stuff. I'm gonna start with hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs. Let's get you guys closer here. So in my bowl, I already have some really fine diced onion, about 1/4 of an onion. I did a pickle, I diced up a pickle spear. I've already boiled my eggs. I'm going to be throwing in a little bit of diced jalapeno as well, and a little bit of the juice. And then we need our mayo and mustard. We got a lot of prepping to do, so I always get started the day before. I'm going to put my mayo in. I do a little bit of Miracle Whip as well, as we like the flavor of both. And then we're going to put in our mustard. Leave this out. And we're just going to mash all the yolks. So we gotta make a chocolate pie today. I'm doing a cranberry dip. Alright, now we're gonna add in, that looks about good, some seasoned salt. Just a little bit here. And some pepper. We are going to top it with smoked paprika when we get it into the whites. Okay. I already have my eggs cut in half. What did I do? Oh, there. So what I do is I take a coffee mug and a sandwich bag. I'm going to put my egg yolk mixture in that. I'm not making very many deviled eggs because there's not, my kids, only a couple of my kids like it. So I just do one small pan. There's plenty of food here for everybody to eat. Alright, and then I'm just going to snip off a corner. Like that. And now we just squeeze it down into the whites. Get that, there we go. Oop. Some of these eggs turned out great. Some didn't peel very well. I just finished filling them up. And then that's it. The cover can go on and they can go in the fridge for tomorrow. Oh, the train's coming by. And we have a tray of deviled eggs. All right, next we're gonna do a cranberry dip. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here. And in my food processor, I put in, there we go, a bag of cranberries and then the rest of the onion. And we're going to pulse this. Not very much because you don't want it liquidy. So we're just gonna pulse it like that. Let me get a spatula. And we're gonna pulse it a little bit more. You gotta be careful so you don't. Okay. And that's just all gonna go right into a bowl with a cup of sugar. Alright, I'm gonna stain the counters. And this has to be made up overnight, like sit and marinate overnight. So that's why I'm doing it today. I try to do as much as I can the day before. All right. Let me get a spoon. All right, so in here, you're gonna add in diced jalapenos. I'm gonna do probably close to half-ish of a can. The other half of this can I'm gonna leave for my cheesy hash browns that I'm gonna be making. All right, I have to look and see how much cumin. Okay. So it calls for a 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro. I don't have fresh, so I'm just going to use the dehydrated that I made up last summer. So I'm just gonna squeeze, just put the powdered in there. It'll be fine. Okay. We did the 1 cup of sugar already in there, and then you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And it calls for a ½ teaspoon of cumin. So we're just gonna lightly put that on. And then we're just gonna mix this and put it in a bowl till tomorrow. And then what you do is you take, I'm going to be using pie plates, but you smear a block of cream cheese in the bottom of the pie plate. And I'm going to be making 2 pie plates, 1 to go on each table. And then I will half this and put it right on top. So this just, you're gonna mix really good. I'm gonna pull out some of these stems from the cilantro. The bigger stems. And that's gonna be it for this. This is just gonna sit. I got a lot of cilantro stems in here. I feel like the stems are where all the flavor is. But, all right, and then it's gonna go into a bowl and be covered until tomorrow. And that's it. And this is a really good dip. And you just serve it with crackers. And I got the Ritz, the roasted vegetable, and I also got the everything seasoning Ritz. So that's what it's going to be served with tomorrow. All right. Oh, we forgot to put the smoked paprika on the eggs. So let's get that done. And then I'll pause and finish cleaning up a little bit, and then we're just gonna throw a little bit, nothing crazy. And then I'll prep my, I can show you guys kind of what I'm serving tomorrow. So I'm doing cheesy hash browns. So I got my panko out and my cream of chicken soup. Butter sticks. I'm doing 5 pouches of brown gravy. I have my 2 boxes of stovetop. To the stovetop I'm going to add an onion and celery, and I make that with chicken broth. My vegetables, I do 2 cans of whole kernel corn. I'm going to drain it and then put them in a bowl, and then I do 1 can of cream style corn to that. And then I'll put in probably like 2 tablespoons of butter and then salt and pepper, and that's going to be it. This is for my chocolate pie that we're going to be making here shortly. I have made homemade Oreo crust, and I've used the birthday cake Oreos, and you crush them with butter and stuff and sugar, and it's really good. But for time's sake, I'm just going to use a pre-made. And then of course homemade mashed potatoes, but those are not out yet. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to clean up this mess, and then I'll check and see if the butter is soft enough, and then we'll get started on the chocolate pie. So also this video, since I'm doing Thanksgiving supper, this video will not be posted until Friday probably, because I'm not gonna have time. My supper is at 5 o'clock, so I'm not gonna have time to get it edited and uploaded and whatever for 5 o'clock Thursday. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and we'll be right back to do the chocolate pie. And it's more of like a whipped mousse type pie. It's really good. So all right, be right back. So what we're gonna do is melt the chocolate. So I made kind of like a homemade double boiler. And so you're gonna put in a couple inches of water. We're gonna get this boiling here. And then put a smaller pan in the middle. Then you're gonna take this bittersweet chocolate. And I'm gonna use a half of 4 squares. And now we're just gonna melt that. This is for, I was gonna tell you guys, when I do my ham, I just do a small one because more people like the turkey. My ham is gonna go in my crock pot tomorrow morning. I'm gonna put probably, you know, a cup of water in the bottom, and I'm gonna put my ham in there. I'm gonna turn it on probably low, and that's how I do my ham. I don't mess with it any other way anymore. It just works out well to do it in the crock pot. All right, so now we're just gonna get the water going and then our chocolate melted. And we'll be right back. All right, so it's starting to melt now. Let's see here if I can get you kind of zoomed in. It doesn't take long to get melted. All right, we're gonna shut our water off. And we're just going to, and that's it. It's done already. Okay, we're gonna leave it sit. We're gonna take it out of the water and just let it sit. All right, now in a bowl, all right, you're gonna need 1 cup of butter, and you're gonna want it softened with 1 cup of sugar. And we are going to mix this until it is creamed. Oh my goodness. I guess we gotta leave it out here. Okay, so anybody else in their hand mixer, go turbo speed. All right. So we're just gonna cream this. Okay, then we're going to get our top off of here. So that we can get it prepped here. I bought the pumpkin pie. And then I got the pull-apart buns in the cupboard. I got plain and then sweet rolls. Okay, we'll get that ready. All right, now we're gonna add we're gonna bring over our chocolate. Let's zoom out here a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna get our chocolate in our butter mixture. Want to try to get as much of the chocolate out of your pan. And what's nice is you can take your boiled water and dump it into this pan and let it soak. And it's really, really easy to clean up when you're done. And I make this pie every year. I'll do it for Easter and Christmas, and Thanksgiving. I usually do a pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin swirl cheesecake, but I'm not doing that this year. All right, so we'll get your pan in the sink, add your boiling water, and that can sit. All right. Now we're going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla as well. Okay. And we're going to give that a mix. And then we're going to add in 4 eggs, but we're only going to do 1 at a time. Okay, and then we're gonna scrape down our bowls. You do not want to burn your chocolate. Back when I first started making this, I kind of heated my chocolate up a little too much, and it tasted more like a coffee. I mean, which wasn't horrible, but all right. And now we're just gonna add in 1 egg at a time, and we're gonna mix. And you're gonna start to see your, okay, we're recording. Ooh, the anxiety. And you're gonna start to see your chocolate lighten up. All right, then we're gonna scrape down our bowl again. Make sure that we're getting everything mixed. This does not get baked. This goes right straight into the fridge. Okay. I guess if you're freaked out about salmonella, this probably is not going to be the pie for you. All right, we'll do another egg. And then our last egg can go in. You're just going to keep mixing it. All right, we're gonna mix up everything off the sides. Okay, and then we're going to get it into your pie crust. And now tomorrow, this pie firms up very, very well. And when I take it out, I will top it with Cool Whip. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to I've done Cool Whip, I've added, you know, a few sprinkles, but I do, let's see, a bowl for my husband, Then I take a potato peeler, and I gotta move. I'm gonna be out of the way here. We're going to shred some chocolate. Okay. So this is done. I'm just gonna set the lid on. I'll clamp it. That can go in the fridge. Then I take the semi-sweet. I don't have much left of this. I think I'm gonna do it on a plate first. Ooh, we've made quite the mess. Okay, that's good enough. You can use any chocolate that you have, and I take a, let's see, a potato peeler, and I just go back and forth. You don't have to do this. It looks very pretty on top of the Cool Whip. I just sit here and go back and forth. You can use any chocolate bar you have. This is just a really simple pie, and it's really, really good. It's probably, well, my son doesn't eat sweets, but everybody else, this is the pie that they'll go for. I like pumpkin, but I just try to get as much shaved as possible without taking the skin off your fingers. Alright, that's going to be it, and then we're just going to put it in a bowl and put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow. And that's going to be it. Alright. Alright, and so now the last thing we're going to do is prep onions and celery. I'm going to do all my onions for tomorrow first. And this is going to be for the cheesy hash browns and I had it up a little too high. The cheesy hash brown and, oh cheese, the stovetop. And then I'm going to dice up some celery, and we're going to also saute the celery so it's soft and ready for tomorrow. And then I'm just going to throw the onions in a container, so I just have to like divvy it up tomorrow, and then the celery will be in its own container. Now we're just going to cook that. Try to get my dog needs to be in the way always. And now, oh, we'll do celery and I do sweet peppers too. I am putting sweet peppers in my cheesy hash browns as well. I totally forgot about it. Alright. I'll do 2 that can get wrapped in tin foil. Cut the end off. That's tinfoil will keep it fresh for months. Okay. Now cut this off here. And as well as the bottom. Give them a good wash. And all right. I'll get these chopped up here. And I'll probably do 2 peppers. I just try to get as much done today as possible. We'll bring in tables and chairs. We're up to 12 people now. Get that, and we'll get one out for onion. We need 3 lids. All right, I'm gonna swing back over this way. These should be about done. We're just looking to soften them up a little bit. And I cook them on low. I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer. All right. Red one, make it colorful. We might as well just do all 3. Or some of each. Can always use them in hot dishes. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what you guys all make. And if you do like mac and cheese or the cheesy hash browns. I don't do the cereal on top. Some people do the cornflakes. I don't do that. We're gonna save these. I do the panko crumbs on top. So we're just going to cut a couple rings here to saute up for the hash browns. We'll cut this one. We can use these. I'll have to get a bigger container, but we can use them for a hot dish then. I always cook way too much food because I don't ever want anybody to go home hungry when they come here. And then I'll vacuum seal up turkey and ham leftovers as well. I'll leave some out for a couple leftover meals. Oh. But I'll vacuum seal it up, and then that's what I'll cook with for like my scalloped potatoes, which I've made it's on one of my videos already that I posted. I did do a video on homemade bread. That one has not been posted yet. To show you guys. Get all these in here. Jeez. I don't know if it'll even fit in the bag. And then I'll just clean, touch up bathrooms tonight. I will vacuum tomorrow because of all the dog hair and stuff like that. Here we go. Now that stuff's all ready to be sauteed here. So we'll go back over to our pan. And these are done. So I'm going to get these in their own container here, and then we'll start the next batch. Like I said, I'll half these onions. My husband and I and like his parents are pretty much the only ones that eat stuffing. So, alright, those are ready. And then we're going to put in a little bit more butter here. Get that melting. Clean up this onion so my dog doesn't eat it. Let me turn that up a little bit. Then we'll get celery going in here. And then I really like the stovetop, so I just follow the recipe, but instead of water, I'll do broth, just to give it a little bit extra flavor. I'm going to turn this up a little bit here. That's pretty much going to be it for today. Thawing the ham and the turkey. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll peel potatoes. Like an hour before everybody gets here. The turkey we deep fry. Ham will go in the crock pot. It just works out really, really well. These cover. our porch downstairs that has like our freezers and stuff. It rides at about 40 degrees in the winter. And so we use it as a cooler. So like all of our drinks and stuff just go down there. And I get the canned wine. I have wine coolers, beer if kids want it. Water. I have Diet Pop for my in-laws. We'll make coffee. So, plenty to drink. Alright. Let this fry up and then we will do the peppers and then that's it. I'll try and remember to bring the camera out tomorrow. I'm not very good at remembering that. My husband got back from his hunting trip and he got 3 deer, so we will also be processing that today. Well, and then we're going to be doing more burger, bacon. I'm going to be doing my bacon coming up. Well, I'm going to get a couple. I'll probably do 2. And show you how I do that.
Hey, Mom.
So, alright, this is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. So, we're going to make the cheesy potatoes. So, what you're going to do is thaw in the microwave for 3 minutes 2 pounds of hash browns. And whatever pan you're going to use, put them in after everything's mixed up. You're going to want to grease it really well. So, to your potatoes, you're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken. We're going to put in the rest of our jalapenos from yesterday. You're going to need 2 cups of top potato. And what we don't use, we're going to just add to the potatoes. I'm putting in the sweet peppers that we prepped yesterday. Half of the onion. The other half is going to go in stuffing. Okay, mix that up. Okay, and then we're going to put seasoning in. So I'm just going to do Lawry's. And then pepper. Yeah. Okay, and then you're gonna need 3 1/4 cups shredded cheese. So I'm just adding in both these packages. And you're gonna bake this at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. But when mine is, I'll probably do about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna top mine with panko crumbs. So we're just gonna stir this up, put it in our pan, cover it in tin foil, and then bake it. And that is it for the cheesy hash browns. Oh, of course I make a mess. Oh no, we need a half a stick of butter melted. I mean half a cup. Almost forgot. Alright, I'm just going to add the butter to this, put it in our pan, cover it in tin foil, 400 degrees for 30 minutes, and that is it. You don't have to put the peppers in if you don't want, or the onion, or the jalapenos. Make it whatever your family would like. Great. And that's it. Alright, now we're going to get our corn going here. And this will just go in the microwave. So you need 2 cans of whole kernel. One cream corn. Okay. You're going to drain your whole kernel corn. I'm going to put them in. And then you're going to add in your can of cream corn. Okay. And you're going to stir this. Okay, we're gonna add seasoned salt to it, season it pretty decent, and some pepper. Alright, we got that out. Okay. Now you're gonna just throw on about 2 tablespoons of butter. Right to the middle. And then I'm going to top it with parsley, and that is it. And that's it for the corn. Over here, we're gonna get our stuff ready for the stuffing. So we're gonna put in our onion. And then the celery that we did up yesterday. And then you're gonna need 1 stick of butter. And 3 cups of water. Add in and the 1 stick of butter. Bring it to a boil. Add in your packages of stovetop. Stir it in. Shut off the heat and leave it. Gravy, we need 5 cups of water. And this is what I use for my gravy boat. 4 cups. Alright. And that is it for prepping. Other than we gotta peel all the potatoes. But we got the cream cheese spread out. So we'll just have to put the cranberries on. I got some small plates for the deviled eggs. These are for the crackers, buns, meat. We're ready to go in about 2 hours, hour and a half. So I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving, and this will go up on Friday, and I'll try and get pictures to post as well. So everybody have a good Thanksgiving.